All right. So what? Like, what are the movement abilities? I know this is a big one. This is a big one. This isn't protected on this class, right?
No, Shadow Slash not protected, but you do have to use it regularly to keep the attack speed buff.
Right. I see that. Okay. Tendon
Yes,
cutter,
ankle
obviously.
cutter, tendon cutter as well. Flash Slash, the full version. If you press Shift E and then press a direction, it'll teleport you while you're invisible.
Oh. That's cool.
You're not protected on that skill until you go invisible.
Okay.
So be aware. Like that one, you have to if you're using it with another player around, you have to calculate the fact that they might go in on you before you go up.
But whenever you pop back up, or is it like super armor?
Yeah, it's super armor.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you already know ankle cutter, tendon, and then dance, so forward C.
Yeah, I know that. That's broken.
And then shadow stomp. So now forward C is you're not protected on the start or the end, only while moving. Now they changed it. It used to be protected on the end, but only while moving. So your protected movement is Ghost Step, and while moving in forward C and tendon cutter. So
Okay.
1 second, 11 second, 9 second cooldowns, and then the rest are not protected but are quick. So you just got to use it like away from your target, or calculated risk at the target.
Okay. What about these are bombs? Are they good?
Yeah. So I use Heart Snatch is just damage for a combo. This one. You use that to kind of like finish a combo.
Okay.
Shift Z.
Yep.
And then the other one you use, it's mostly for, if you use Oni Shadow, it's mostly for Node War to move around. I use Sinew Cut though, which is this one, which is kind of like the Tamer Trap. It sets a little trap in the front that if they run into it, they get stiffened.
Okay, so what does Oni Shadow do?
Oni Shadow puts you in concealment, and while you're in concealment, you can use Ghost Step. And anytime you get popped out of concealment, if you use Ghost Step again, you can use it. Puts you back into concealment.
Oh, okay.
It's the same as ninjas. Ninjas, they're both the same. Ninja, Kuno, Rubam. They share the same Rubam.
Look, I'm dying. Okay. So you said you normally use this one though.
I use that one for duels and stuff, because the Oni Shadow one, like, you know, you duel someone and you're going in concealment, they're just going to get tilted.
Right.
But for Node War and Siege, Oni Shadow is probably better, just because the escapability.
Oh, I need to put that on my bar. You. Where? Here, I guess. Because I see you use this a lot. You
Which
just
one? Oh,
pop
yeah.
it off cooldown, basically.
Yeah, I try to keep it up. In a duel, it's not as important because you don't really run unless you're far away. But, yeah. Okay. Where to begin? Okay, so, I mean, there's not... The movement, quote-unquote, combos aren't so much like... It's not really a whole lot of combos. You move and then you try to block in between, or use an ability. So like if I'm gonna engage you, like for example with ankle cutter, I'd go like ankle cut, smoke screen, and then you'd really want to just Ghost Step like right away and then try to S block.
Wait, ankle cut,
use your next
smoke
movement.
screen?
Yeah, so press Shift L and B and then spacebar at the end of it.
Like
Yeah,
that?
don't hold space. Don't hold it.
Oh,
though,
don't
because if you hold it, it goes into concealment. Has no protection.
Oh,
But if you just tap spacebar at the end of ankle cutter, it'll smoke screen.
And that is protected?
It's an AoE stun, yeah, with no damage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Crescent Slash one you want to use kind of sparingly. It's similar to the Ninja one. You want to use Ghost Step before it, otherwise you get a slower animation. Or you can use Shadow Slash. Either one cancels. Ankle Cutter actually also cancels it, but it's really only if you're trying to run away. You'd go Ankle Cut, then Crescent Slash. So Tendon Cutter. Tendon Cutter generally, I go left, left, left with my movement. So you would, if my character's looking at you directly, I would turn my camera 90 degrees to the right.
Okay.
Start Tendon Cutter, and every single movement, I move my camera left, left, and then left. So so that way you go kind of straight.
Wait, okay, so if I'm looking at you, turn it 90 degrees to the right.
To the right first, yeah. And then
start
for
it.
all 3 movements after that, left, left, and then left.
Oh, that hurts my brain. Wait, okay,
Yeah.
so you would be here, and then you would do a movement, and then
Well,
turn.
get an idea for how it looks. So move your camera facing directly down on your head, like bird's eye view, and then just press tendon cutter and don't move your camera at all, so you can see kind of how it moves. It moves in a
Right.
triangle, left, right, left.
Yeah.
So ideally, you want to go left, and then it turns your camera, and then it goes right, and then you turn your camera a second time, and then it goes left.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I
It
understand.
happens in pretty quick succession, so it's like 1, 2, 3.
I think I've been doing it the exact opposite. I'm pretty sure.
You can do, some people do left, right, left. I just feel like the right movement is so far that it doesn't feel that comfortable to do for me. So like when you're practicing, like generally this is what this Kuno taught me one time. To practice like tendon cutter movement, you go up to the dummies, you stay kind of a distance away, and you try to tendon cutter towards someone, like, and try to get close enough that you can grab. Just keep practicing to where the last animation you're right next to them and literally could just press E to grab. And then you'll know you've gotten pretty good at your tendon cutter.
Okay, wait, so hold on, I'm still working on this. So if I started it here, then I would go this way on the first hit, and then I would turn my camera like this, and then I would go this way, wouldn't I?
No. So you start. Your character can face. It doesn't matter really where your character's facing. It's based purely on your camera.
Yeah.
So if I'm facing you, I turn my camera 90 degrees right.
Right.
Okay. And then 180 degrees left, basically. And then 90 degrees left, and then 180 degrees left. It's a weird. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. It definitely takes some getting used to.
Oh wait, okay, I see. I was being autistic. I was turning my camera right. I was being autistic. Hold on. So you would so 90 degrees. So I'm facing like this. My camera's facing this way. Then I would move this way. Turn my camera left. So now my camera would be facing this way. So then I would go this way, right? And then I would turn it left again. No, my brain's still
Every
works.
single movement should move you straight. If you're moving it right, so your character goes left, and then right, and then left.
Right. Okay. So left.
So you want to, So you want to turn your camera with it every time.
Oh, I see what you meant by the degrees now. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That was close. That was pretty good.
Okay.
It was like a little triangle, yeah.
I see what you're saying now. I now fully comprehend what you were trying to explain to me. I was very lost for a minute there, but I caught up.
All right, and then tendon cutter, the LMB has a little dash float on it. So if I'm within range, you want to press LMB.
Right.
Okay, so ideally, if you target me full on, it's going to teleport me right into the front of you like this.
Right.
If you press LMB and you're within like basically like block jump range, which would be like as long as the reticle is there.
Yeah.
So if you're within block jump range, if you turn your camera like completely backwards, so you're not on the screen, you're right behind, the teleport will move you instead of right in front to your back, like that.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, it works exactly like Wolf's Frenzy / Wolf's Hunger. Like it's like weird with the camera thing.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's why whenever someone's like dueling with tendon cutter, generally the engage is like that and it ends up on your back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your main catches? You got like tendon cutter? Do you get a lot of catches with that?
Tendon cutter is the big one. Tendon cutter is the noob stomper. If anyone doesn't know how to defend against tendon cutter, it almost wins 100% of the time. So tendon cutter is like the number one. If someone asks for duel for spot, they never fought a Kuno, it's going to be your spot because they have no idea what tendon cutter is. And what they do usually is like they see it and they just S block, which is going to get them CC because I'm going to appear behind, or they just are using CCs to try to catch you. But yeah, so it's gonna end up behind. That's like the main noob stomp catch. To defend against it, since we're probably gonna fight once or twice, you want to use literally just any super armor skill, and then a movement right on the end of the land. So, for example, if I saw someone tendon cuttering towards me, like if you used it towards me, go use it. I would go clones and then ghost step. So I SA and then just move out of the way so they can't grab.
And clones is shadow clone?
So clones is shadow clones. You have to put on your hotbar.
Yeah.
You can use it after shadow stomp, but in succession you can use it anytime you want. Doesn't have to be after shadow stomp. And it's our only SA skill. That's just like an SA.
What is this buff on my bar? Ninjutsu Soul?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a sec.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so that's tendon cutter. The other engage is ankle cutter into smoke. Like I said, so you remember if you've ever fought an awakened ninja, how they always try to get behind you with murder?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same concept. Either that, or sometimes they'll do ninja step smoke, where they do the squiggly and then smoke screen on your back. Same thing with ankle. Same rules. I see you right in front of me. I'm gonna aim a little bit to the left and try to like get behind your back and smoke, if I can, to try to get behind frontal. So you go ankle, and then if it'll cancel it anywhere, so you gotta like make sure you time it properly. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So there is that, and then another catch is flash slash. So either using it far away. I like to use it a lot after a movement ability away. Like if I went for like an ankle smoke and it failed, then I'll use like dance away and start flash. So it'd look something like this. It'd be like ankle smoke, it failed. I'll dance, start flash, so they try to come into me, and then hopefully I can get behind their back.
And come back. Okay.
Yeah, and come back. But you gotta use that distance. Like if you use the slow one against any Moose or Meo that's ever fought a Kuno, the stub arrow is a free win for them.
I'm assuming I'm not supposed to use the ulti.
Yeah, you just none 1v1 generally. And then
is the ulti good? Like, do you ever actually use it?
Yeah, the ulti is really good. It doesn't kill anymore unless it's like really like you completely outgear people. But it still is like, it's CC. If you push in with a group of people in your ult, you'll get kills, and it's CC, so it's actually really useful in group fight.
Okay.
Because it's fully protected. It's super armor every time you're visible, invincible while you're invisible, and it stiffens on every hit and does pretty good damage. Let's see, what else here? So yeah, another engage is dance, and after dance, like if you aim your crosshair at me, so look where you're at exactly right now, press forward C and leave your crosshair directly on me, like on my target, the whole time. Press forward C. So I like kind of teleported you a little bit extra further, like to get right to me, because the normal dance is only like, it's like a little bit longer than ghost step, like maybe a ghost step and a half.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't even have my crosshair at you, I was so far away, but then it just put me on you.
Yeah, so if the crosshair can turn red at any point during the initial movement, it'll lock on and extend the teleport to exactly where the target is.
Oh, so that's the thing that you were talking about when you were saying like it doesn't make sense?
That part I always felt like is kind of broken on the class, but now that they removed the linger, I feel like we kind of have to keep it. But if they gave the linger back, then I'd say, yeah, get rid of the length, the distance in which dance can take you, because I mean, it's insane. Outside of like a 1v1, it's really hard for people to react to. And then especially if I do something before, like if I go like ankle dance, it's like takes you so far in a short time.
Right.
The second you land now, you used to be able to linger. It has a standing up animation. Like use dance real quick. And don't press anything. See that whole standing up? That used to be SA, and now it's no longer SA at any point. So you have to like, the second after you land, you have to try to move.
Okay.
Go step or something.
So you would rather that be linger than the lockdown?
I would, because our cooldowns are long. So the linger at least let us like buy some time for cooldowns. But like basically you can't have both. You have to have one or the other. Either the distance or the linger. At least in my opinion. Those are the main catches, and then Shadow Stomp, of course, just like Ninja. Like you want to throw in a Shadow Stomp every once in a while, try to get it. So another thing with Ghost, with Smokescreen, Smokescreen is like our safest catch because as a stun. I also like to mix in, like, if you use kunai throw and then immediately press space before the kunai actually comes out, you can like smoke instantly. Like you don't even see the kunai, so just R&B space.
Okay.
So if you go like sometimes I'll go as an example. Hold on, let me wait for the cooldown. I'll 10 and cutter kind of near someone, but don't do the teleport. And then I'll go step R&B space to try to get a smoke stun, which is also really good. Yeah, you can basically use any of our pre-awakened skills in the smoke screen. Even after 10 and cutter, you could just press smoke. The other thing that's important is flash/cancel. So you can actually cancel that unprotected part of flash slash with smoke screen. So if I go ankle cut, smoke, flash slash, it'll instantly do flash slash instead of waiting. You instantly go into the invisibility after smoke screen and then come out of flash slash. The only thing is with that version is you can't move that version.
Right.
But it's faster and safer.
Okay.
So those are those basic things, and then you know block jump pretty well.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
You know Shadow Stomp. Shackles is a you have to have it on your hotbar. Let's go with the foot. It's more of just a catch. I usually use it in a fight like after a disengage. Give me space, and potentially catch them like trying to overly chase. Same thing with like flash slash. Like I'll just turn it towards them and then use it. You can cancel out of it with Ghost Step anytime. And yeah, let's see. You ready for a combo now?
Sure, hit me with it.
Okay, we'll do two different ones. We'll pretend you land a 10 and cutter, so something after the float. So similar to Ninja, you want to do. I almost always go like Shadow Slash, Hard Aiming, Fatal Blow. So that's A or D and LMB, and then LMB, R&B. Just hold it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that.
Need a little bit sooner. You want to like press it basically immediately once you start the slash.
Oh, you don't want to actually do the slash.
Well, you do want to do the slash first. Yeah, exactly. That's how it looks. That's how it should be. So after a float, they generally don't go too far unless you like disengage. So that's usually what I'll do is like I'll go step right after the tendon, and that should buy you enough time to see if you landed the CC, and if you did, from wherever you are, you can usually like gap close with the Shadow Slash and then use Hard Aiming, Fatal Blow.
Okay.
And then from there, I would Shadow Stomp to refloat them, and then use Wheel Wrath or Wheel Wrath to refloat them. So Wheel Wrath is SC.
SC.
That skill.
Okay.
S plus C.
That does a lot.
There's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's really hard, especially if they're in the air.
Okay, so you would do Tendon Cutter. Well, you didn't get CC'd there. But that's
Trials,
okay.
by the way.
Trials, by the way, everyone. Luckily, Tendon Cutter's on a broken cooldown, so... Trials, by the way. I don't have anything. Maybe I should have stuff going. Maybe that's part of the problem. Let me get some stuff going here.
Get your Alex Stone.
Yeah.
And all that.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm too quick to blame Trials. Okay, and then...
Yeah, so then after only 2 hits of Fatal Blow, so after Shadow Slash, just 2 hits. So it'd be like Shadow Slash and then boom boom. Like this.
Okay. Just 2 hits.
Just the two quick hits.
Okay.
And then Shadow Stomp. And the best way to do Shadow Stomp, this is true for Ninja and Kuno, especially in a combo, is Ghost Step, in my opinion. So if after I do this...
Oh, you just do a back Ghost Step into a Shadow Stomp?
Yeah, backwards Ghost Step SC.
Okay, I got you. Interesting, okay. So...
Or...
Okay, well...
No. It's Trials.
Trials, by the way. Trials.
Hey!
You would do
Trials,
Wheel
you
Wrath?
didn't get the refloat, but it worked. Yeah, so right after the Shadow Stomp, I'll usually like Wheel Wrath or Shadow Cleanse and then Wheel Wrath. Or you can, if Shadow Stomp is on cooldown, you can use Wheel Wrath instead.
That's slow stomp though. Yeets! So much damage.
Yeah.
Why does that do so much?
Because we're in Trials. Alright, so check this out. Yeah, it's a hard hitting skill because it's just an unprotected, like 2-hit tiny AoE skill. Alright, so check this out. Kind of the same thing if I grab you.
Okay. So you just did basically the same exact thing.
Basically the same exact thing, yeah.
Okay. I keep forgetting to do the fucking whatchamacallit. The
The ghost step.
Yeah, because I don't think I have ever done a ghost step cancel in a show.
Yeah, that one's newer. That one came out when Successions came out. Didn't used to be able to.
I have always done right click or like with Ninja, the side Q.
It's an easy mode right click one. If you press R and B and just hold it and then press SE, it'll do it automatically.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, so if you press R and B and just hold it and then press SE, it'll literally use the cancel version with no problem. It's a noob.
I don't know why I pressed space.
The other one, like a more simple combo, since it's like trial v trial and we kill each other pretty quick, instead of using, because hard aiming fatal blow is generally for like people with high DP or whatever, or if cooldowns I guess are up, but the most basic bitch combos, you'd like after grab just use any ability that does damage. Could be shackles, could be moonlight, whatever, and then or foxclaw, and then just go step shadow style. So you could be like something like that. So it's like really simple.
Okay.
So the most simple one would be do you have moonlight hotbar? Yeah, exactly. Into Wheel Wrath. If the Shadow Stomp floated me, I would have died right there. But because Shadow Stomp's damage comes from the air attack.
Okay. Trials, by the way. Do you guys have any like good BSRs that aren't your 100?
In Awakening, one of them is okay, yeah.
What is it?
It's okay. It's Chain Crash. It's the one where if you go to the Awakening tree, it's on the right side, the flow thing. The second bar on the right, the second from the bottom right. It's called Chain Crash. And it's just like an AoE disc that stuns, and the BSR makes it do more damage and gives it SA.
That's 50% though, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's the only one. The other ones are really bad. The 25% one's horrible. The 10% one's okay for damage in a combo, but barely makes a difference.
Interesting. All right, I think I've mastered Kuno.
All right. Yeah. So real quick, do like a go block jump grab and do that basic combo.
Well, you
just do like Wheel Wrath. Like do. Oh my god. I mean, you can, because another good one that's like consistent damage is just refloating with Wheel Wrath. I like to use Shadow Stomp for the refloat because you don't get down attack on it. So you use it for the refloat, and then Wheel Wrath still has down attack damage at least.
Right. Trial characters, by the way.
They're so fun, aren't they? Isn't it? So competitive and unique. Hell yeah, I like the smoke screen mid combo.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Alright, let me teach you the runes real quick.
The rune. Oh, is this the buff?
Yeah, those are the buffs that pop up. Alright. Ghost rune is whenever you use Shadow Stomp and you hit someone, you get that Z bar on your bar.
Okay.
Whenever you use block jump, whether you hit someone or not, you'll get the Z on your bar, 15-second buff. Or smoke screen, you'll get the Z on your bar.
Okay.
Alright, so the Z by itself only does one thing. The only thing Z does by itself is the next time you throw kunai, it'll have a stiffen.
That sounds incredibly useful.
It can be. It's pretty hard to hit people with the kunai because it has no AoE. It's basically single target, tiny skill. So the next thing is I forget the name. Let me see. Okay, the soul rune is from Shadow Clone. So if I hit you with this, that's the soul rune, and then combine it with the ghost rune. Together they do basically nothing. They buff Shadow Clones by adding a 90 damage bleed every 3 seconds for 18 seconds the next time you use Shadow Clones again, which is a situation that occurs exactly never. So there's that. And then the last one is the Spirit, which comes from Shadow Explosion, which is Shift F. So this one actually has two cool uses, because one of them is if you have the Spirit rune from Shadow Explosion and you have the Ghost rune from either Block Jump, Smoke Screen, or hitting someone with Shadow Stomp, the next time you hit someone with Shadow Stomp, it does 25% more damage, which is huge. Like, look how much damage that just did.
Yeah.
Brought you to like 30% on one skill. So if you get an AoE, or if you get an air attack damage with Shadow Stomp, and then when you hit with that, it does the bonus damage and removes the 2 runes from your bar. And then the last one, which is like the most basic one, which you can actually do in a combo. If you go, what is the combo everyone does? I feel like everyone does it differently, so it's kind of hard to. But if I go block jump. Trying to think of what they refloat with. I forget the basic combo everyone uses with it, but basically if you hit with Stomp, Clones, Shadow Explosion, and then use Wheel Wrath, you'll get it boosts the damage of Wheel Wrath itself. You could tell Rezlar stopped listening moments ago.
I'm already like, these ruins, I just don't. I'm so lost on these. Do you actually pay attention to these? Or are they just like extra stuff?
In PvP, not as much. I do use them. I try to land the stiffen one sometimes. I try to get the stomp one occasionally. There's a really cool combo I've been doing that's fun to do, and it does a lot of damage consistent, where if you use Shadow Explosion right after the grab just to get that rune, as long as you have the Z rune from whatever a failed block time, because you get it for 15 seconds. So if I like land a grab, I can go Shadow Explosion, and then I'll get the boosted Shadow Stomp damage. So that one's kind of cool, but outside of that, like not really. It's mostly PvE because it buffs your Wheel Wrath every time you use it in PvE, and you can easily and consistently get the runes up. The problem is Shadow Clone's rune is fairly shitty, and Shadow Explosion's not protected, so you can't, outside of a combo where you're already going to kill your target, the buff almost does nothing. Okay. You know what I mean? Because you're not like using it in a group and then you have it for if you catch someone. You basically are using it on an already CC target that's probably going to die. So yeah, not that much. Anyway, alright, you ready for a couple fights?
No, but I did want to point out, I just find it funny how basically, like, this ability, and this ability are all, like, the exact same thing, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, they got really creative with these abilities.
And this one. I forgot.
Which one's that one?
Moonlight. It's from the Pre-Awakened tree.
Moonlight. Do I need to hotbar that one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see. Oh, you can just do down L and B, R and B when you use it on a horse, though.
Yeah, that shit's busted.
Now, that one's slightly different, at least.
Kinda. It's a slow casting AoE in the front of you.
Alright, I demand that you take off your awakening weapon and your necklace. It's only
on
fair.
my trial, Kuno?
Yeah, no, not your awakening weapon, your offhand, sorry. I mean your offhand.
No offhand.
Wait, that'll prevent you from doing a lot of stuff, won't it? Wait, will it? No, it won't. It won't, will it? Will that prevent you from doing stuff?
You can't throw kunais. I wouldn't be able to kunai stomp. I'd have to go step stomp.
Is that a game breaker for you?
We'll see.
Okay. First to 3. Best of 5. First to 3.
Where I can't use my offhand. Now, am I not able to use the offhand because you're trying to lower my AP, or you're trying to not let me
I'm trying to make this fair. I'm trying to make this fair. That's what I'm trying to do.
Got it. All right.
Okay. All right. So
right.
Okay, wait.
Ready.
Question. You S block a lot on this class, right?
A lot. Yeah.
Okay.
By
I
the
just
time
want
for
to make
cooldowns and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
All right. Ready.
I'm scared.
Oh, I already had to slow stomp because of the kunai.
Haha!
Shit. Hey, you got a combo in there. Oh wait, and you get a draft? Damn.
Oh, I thought you were using one too.
No, I could use it.
Yeah. Pop.
I would prefer to take off. Can I take off a necklace instead of the kunai? It's so weird not being able to shadow stomp.
I'm gonna say a tentative yes, but if you instantly clap me this round, we're taking off the fucking kunai again.
Okay, ready.
Alright, ready? Oh no! Oh! Deja vu! Wait, where? Oh, I used block jump at some point? I don't remember using block jump. Okay, that one was on me. I used block jump at some point, and I didn't think I did.
See, I think it's something just mental in my head, because I didn't even use the kunai there, and I felt way more comfortable.
Yeah, take the kunai off again. Take the kunai off again.
Alright, kunai's off.
Okay, we'll see. See, if this time you struggle again, then we know.
Right. Yeah, because last time I was like, alright, what can I do without kunai? What can I do without kunai? What can I do without kunai? Alright, ready.
Alright, ready. Oh, hold on. Draft. Okay, now ready.
Oh, shit. Ready.
Ah, come on now. Oh no! I couldn't use Kuno or Tinin fast enough. Tinin!
Shit, I tried to use, I think I misclicked, fuck.
I used all the wrong shit.
Slow
I just choked so hard right there. Oh my god, I choked harder than I've ever choked before. Tendon cutter OP! Get me out of here!
I do so little damage with this, with 43 AP gone from my offhand.
Chill. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. No, it's fine, dude. It's fine. No, don't you dare, bastard. Oh wait, I gotta use these too. Oh wait, I used the thing. No, I used the thing. Use the thing.
Dude,
no, this thing.
I didn't know damage. God damn it.
No, the slow stomp.
I'm trying to remember during the Zerker thing, the handicap you gave me.
I never actually tried. That was the handicap I gave you.
Okay. I think it's 2-1 now.
It is.
That was close though,
dude.
It
is 2-1.
I have to catch you like.
But also, see, like me taking off my knot wouldn't have done anything. It doesn't prevent me from doing anything.
No, you should have taken off your awakening weapon. Ready.
Alright, ready?
Ready.
That's unfortunate. Wait, what the fuck did you... Where did you just come from? Tendon cutter! Away! Wait, what? Why am I over here? What just happened? Hello? Mama!
Oh no.
Oh, come on! Yes! How did that just work?
Dude, I don't do enough damage.
Okay. Put the...
I was trying to just kill you.
Put the
No,
kunai on.
it's all good, dude. It's all good, dude. I'm gonna catch you
No,
3 times. I'm gonna display it.
This is
I
my...
got
This is my...
this.
I have
It's
to...
2-2. It's 2-2. This is fine. This is gonna work. I feel it. Alright, you ready?
Alright.
Fuck the kunai, dude. Fuck the kunai and fuck Reslar Zerker who didn't handicap for me. Ready?
Alright, I'm ready. You ready? No! Fuck! No!
That's right. One more catch. I got this.
Hi. I keep thinking that the fucking Shadow Slash is a goddamn...
Oh no. Better not get refloated. Cause you didn't, dude. Oh my god.
Nerf Tendon Cutter OP!
You block jumped me. What are you talking about?
No, it's my character name. Nerf Tendon Cutter.
Oh, dude. That sucked. Oh well.
I'm
just bad at Kuno, dude.
I kept doing this because I'm like stuck in like ninja brain where I'm like, this is super armor, and then I kept getting CC'd.
Dude, yeah, I couldn't. I just don't do enough damage. That's the problem with the kunai coming off. Like after the full combo, I like used all my cooldowns. I got nothing left.
No, Tendon Cutter, please. Bye, Felicia. No, Tendon Cutter away.
Dude, even with the refloat, I don't do enough.
No!
Hey.
Choke!
Oh
Yes!
my god, I still don't do enough.
Nope. No.
Oh, I forgot. I keep trying to like ghost. That's what I can't do. I can't do the cancel to smoke screen after a ghost step because I don't have my kunai.
Wait, did CC you?
No, I used I forget what I used. I used smoke and waited for it, and then you just tried to grab the air.
Oh no! Tendon Cutter! Ah! Well, I get desynced out. No, that's the worst possible thing that could happen. No!
Hey. I got a combo that could kill you.
Also, I just want you to know, in that last fight we did, I popped a perfume.
Wait, the one we just had?
No.
In the very last one? How unnecessary. Dude, look, Kuno does so much damage trial v trial. But not when I'm 216 AP because of my handicap.